about you. Like what I see, so I'm working my boo. You give me butterflies.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Ayana's Lens, and these are the archives. This one specifically is from last summer, August if we want to be exact, and this part specifically is at Governor's Island. You can see it's sunset. I think it was like a Thursday or a Friday. And these are two of my coworkers from work. I'm still kind of partially in contact with both, which is a beautiful thing. But we had decided to come to Governor's Island, and you can see the Statue of Liberty there. And we shared the meal together. I had, it was shrimp fried rice. The other girl, she had calamari and kebabs, and the other one had churros, and I forget what else. But you see that beautiful sunset again, and then we'll give you real time, Ayana. There's like a hotel over there. You see the views? Statue of Liberty. This is a very interesting looking hotel, but overall it is very cute. Like the kind of setup they have. But I'm curious how much it costs, you know? Oh, this is beautiful. You know, it's funny, I said real time Ayana, but this is actually past Ayana. But yeah, the hotel was honestly really nice. It's a cute little staycation vibe, but here I go again yapping. Big Liberty. Big Liberty.
She is going.
So, Boombow about to explore, financial district a little bit, or just around in general. Just want to take a walk, see where the nice take us. This is the next day. This is in the financial district. At Governor's Island, there wasn't much else to film. We walked around the island and found some areas that were pitch black, but beyond that, nothing too interesting. But this is a financial district, as I said, right by the Brooklyn Bridge, and over there you see Jersey City. This was a random area. I didn't really have this in mind. I was also with a friend. You'll see her shortly, but I just thought this was kind of cool. It was a vibe. I took a picture in front of there. Maybe I'll insert it. But, it was very chill, even from my outfit. Oh, and there's my friend. This statue, I find it really interesting because in person, it looks hyper realistic, which is really weird. But it's an interesting experience to see that in person. Anyways, this is the commute home. Never been to the station, but here I go again. So it was actually a false alarm. I realized upon recording that I was talking, but it was for the beginning, not the end. But I've corrected it, so it's fine. This is then the next day. So at this point, it's Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. This is right by the edge of Central Park. So above Times Square, I was blanking on the name, but below Central Park on, I think it was the west side. Anyways, it's the next day. Here's Mardell. Her got Giovanni and Melanie in front of us. But yesterday I went to go see Trip. That was where I was at the movies. I liked it personally. I think y'all should all go see it. Of course it's about it's about this serial killer. So yeah, it was interesting. I give it like a 9 out of 10. For real. But I've seen it in the movies also. Right now, we're going rock climbing. I'm not fully dressed for it. They came in workout attire. Did I? No, I didn't even think that. But it's fine, we move. But yeah, we're in the Upper West Side? Basically, yeah, we're in the Upper West Side. So this should be fun. Of course, we're fully warm in there, of course. But, bye. As past Ayana said, we are in the Upper West Side, and it sits on that side. And we went rock climbing, and this was the next day, of course. The facility itself is really nice, and as you can see, as I said, I do not have on the clothes. So this is very disappointing. I don't know why in my mind I thought I should put on jeans to go do something athletic. I couldn't tell you. I don't know what in the world past Tiana was thinking, especially because I have workout attire. There was no need for me to do that, but I wasn't going to let that stop me from enjoying myself, even though, technically speaking, I think I could have spared like a minute and just changed them, but oh well, it's my mistake. Regardless of that mistake, I did have a lot of fun. It was a great experience. We just finished rock climbing. I had fun. This is it in the background. There's Giovanni. But it was very fun. It was a very fun experience. I would do it again. Literally only, $33 for 22 and under.
Ayana is a natural. She's a natural born.
But yeah, go rock climbing. Go rock climbing. I definitely still believe you should go rock climbing, but this is the pier on the Upper West Side since the facility was fairly close. It was park around 2, really nice, but after this we went home, freshened up, and decided to go to lunch, I guess you would call this, maybe supper. I am freshly showered. I am back outside. We're in Soho. I am not by myself, but right now I'm by myself because it was like a 30-40 minute wait, and I just didn't want to stand there and wait. So I'm like, all right, I'll just walk away, come back. Hopefully, I kill some time because, but yeah, I'm in Soho. Oh, it's a donkey. But yeah, we're in Soho. We're about to go to this restaurant named Parm. So I'll, document that, of course. And then rock climbing was really fun. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's like, as I said, I think it's pretty good for like your upper body strength because that's a great thing to have. And because it's like your weight, it's like not building those bulky muscles, but those kind of lean tone ones, which is always great and nice. So yeah, I really liked it. But we're going to get into the restaurant. And I don't think I clarified, but of course I did ask, hey, are you guys, okay with me walking away? Does anyone want to come with me? Would you rather me stay? Because that's, selfish to just not have to wait, but everyone wait for you. But anyways, this was Parm. The food was delicious. I will say it is a very small space, and I mean very small space. So wouldn't recommend a large party, of course, but the food was very good and I would recommend it. The only thing, and of course her food came so slow, I don't really know why, but anyways, the food came fairly fast and the prices weren't bad either as far as I can remember. My only problems was the floor, which of course, since people are coming in and out, you can't just keep mopping the floor or anything like that, but it was a bit dirtier than I would like it to have been, but maybe that was just my experience that day. The food was solid though. After this, they wanted to go to, I don't actually know what this place was called. I think you could see it in the beginning, but I thought the little signs were funny. I personally don't like rice pudding, so I didn't get anything from here. But if you like rice pudding, they all enjoyed it from what I can remember. And I guess I would have to recommend it. It's a very cute store though. I think they're on the higher side, but because I didn't get rice pudding, I did get cupcakes. And what is this, little cupcake bake shop? Very cute. And of course this is all in Soho. I didn't mention that. All walking distance, honestly and truly, nothing too spread apart. So I did get a cupcake from here. It was very cute. I don't think the prices were bad here either. I ended up getting that lemon one, which I'll show a bit more in depth in I think the next clip. But yeah, overall it was a really good day. Rock climbing to lunch, brunch, supper, to dessert. It was honestly really great. Honestly, you can really make a day out of Soho, or days, honestly. But on the way back, happened to see this. I thought it was really cool. But back to past week. So, as you could see, I went to the cupcake place. I didn't try it yet, but I got the lemon luscious. So I'll probably come back when I try that. But right now I'm taking on my hair, just had to show y'all at one time for the one time. one more time for the one time. Like, okay, it might not look that bad, but to me, it looks that bad. It's just too fuzzy. Like, I don't know. Like, I look at it and it's like, it's just not getting any flatter anymore. The parts are starting to blend a little too much for my liking. So, it's coming out. But yeah, anyways, today was great. They went to that rice pudding place. I'm not really a fan of rice pudding, so I didn't get anything. So I got something from the cupcake place. But yeah, we're just gonna chill. Someone's inviting me out somewhere, but it's like, bro, I just want to take out my hair. Like, I don't. But anyways, tomorrow I should be outside, but it's thunderstorming right now, so I'm hoping and praying it's not thunderstorming like tomorrow morning or even just the afternoon, because I really wanna go to, you know, where I'm trying to go, but y'all see. So yeah. So took my braids out. This is my hair. It's a little like it's getting poofy. I literally just left out the house, curls falling, like what the heck. But anyways, we gonna try to get that together. But last night, what did I do last night? Oh, parm was good. And then I took out my hair. I had my cupcake. The cupcake was good as well. It was like sweet, not too sweet. It was really good. But yeah, then it started raining. It was bad. The hair is actually really throwing me off right now. But anyways, it started raining. That was kind of bad. But other than that, it was fine. It was fine. Right now, I am walking to the train station because I'm about to go to this thrift event. But I'm about to go to this thrift event. It's in Dumbo, Brooklyn. So very excited. Never been to that like part of Brooklyn. So yeah, and I'm also by myself. You know, why not? The sun is nice though. It was like raining so bad earlier. So the sun is wonderful. My hair poofing up is actually blowing me. Look at this. That's crazy. And I don't want to keep straightening it. You know what I mean? But anyways, when I go home later, I'll try to fix it. But or I guess we'll see. But yeah, I thought I let y'all know what's going on today. We're in Brooklyn. My hair, whoa. Thank God I have a hat on. Wait, because that is OD. Whoa. Well, never stopped me. I'm confident. Still look good. But anyways, we're in Brooklyn now. I almost missed my stop. I literally stared at the sign and I was like, oh, how about we get off? Of course, this is Dumbo, as I mentioned. I decided to go to this thrift event right here. It's right under the bridge, which is very interesting. I, as I also previously mentioned, almost missed my stop, which is funny because, you know, I really didn't know where I was going. And I also didn't realize it was so far from the stop. But the first thing I decided to look at was for belts. So technically speaking, I probably should have got one of these belts. I'll be so honest. I didn't get any of them though, but just from that, I'm like, oh, look at this selection. I go over to another and I see all this jewelry, all these things available. And then I eventually find this pretty ring. I lost it almost immediately. I'm going to be so honest. I couldn't tell you where, when, or how. Parents dressed up bad, but we move. But yeah, I bought this. It's so cute. It really goes with everything else. But after that stall, or shop I should say, not stall, I looked at all the other ones. I looked at all the clothes, the jewelries, even if it wasn't my plan to buy all these things, because of course it wasn't. I honestly, I don't even think I went there with the intention on buying anything specific. It was more so, what do I see? What do I like? What do I think looks nice? And a lot of the jewelry there was gorgeous. Honestly, it was a lot of very beautiful pieces that were handmade, that have their love poured into them. I did get that bracelet. Now, I wouldn't say I regret the decision, but I wouldn't have got it, seeing how it kind of tarnished now, which isn't the best thing.
I did get some other things from that stall though that held up pretty well, so it's not all bad. But this is a dumbbell sign, nothing too spectacular. And you see the digital, oh, Brooklyn Flea, that's what it's called. But you see the digital cameras in one of those previous videos, they were very high. Now, they weren't high like out of their mind, but a bit high. Or maybe I'm just not locked in with the prices of digital cameras, especially those were all older digital cameras, nothing new. I feel like for the price, you might as well get a newer one. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is the iconic area by dumbbell, but now we're going back to me.
Wow, okay, my skin is nice at least. My hair, crazy, but that's okay. I think it's also starting to rain a little bit, but whatever. Bag secure, I got this and I got the ring, so
I'm honestly not sure why I had such a abrupt cutoff in that video, but that's neither here nor there. I did decide to further explore dumbbell since I was there, and this was, I think, the last weekend before I left New York for the summer. So I just wanted to take in the things that I didn't really experience or didn't have the chance to, and the Brooklyn Flea was one of them. I didn't really find out about it till late anyway, so thought why not try to get it out the way, try to do it before I leave, and even just explore dumbbell a bit. You know, I heard not too much about it, but I have heard about it, so why not? I don't really remember what this is, but if my memory serves me correctly, it was a few floors or stories, and it was, you know, just different things. I know there was a museum on one, there were restaurants down there. They had this. I thought that was pretty cool, honestly and truly. So that's me, of course. But it was honestly really nice. This is the outside view of it. After I caught that view, you know, I did leave. But the past Diana's going to do some talking, so I'll let her explain.
I thought about eating here, but I don't know, I might not do that. Let me just find somewhere more in Manhattan, but I don't know, we'll see. As you all can see, I'm back home. I did not eat there. I ended up coming back. It rained. So I cleaned the bathroom and hopped right in the shower, ordered my food. I got me some General Tso's chicken. Yes, my favorite. Okay, the background looks nasty and it's bothering me, but I need to fold clothes, so I feel like that's what you could see. But anyways, yeah, today was fun. Dumbo, shout out to Dumbo. Oh, I can show y'all what I got from the other place. Hold on. I'm gonna use the MacBook as a background, but I got this. Oh, okay. Ignore my nails. You did not see that. Like, wait, what the heck? There we. Okay, I don't know why I won't. Hold on. This right here, it's very cute. It goes along with like my my watch pretty well, like the color gold, and then also with like my other jewelry. So I like that. So this is one. It's a bracelet. We also have this bracelet. It's like a class 1. I think this is like acrylic, but it's flowers. As you all know, beautiful flower right here. So of course we had to cop this. I'm doing my nails tonight because I cannot. Anyway, oh, and I burnt myself earlier. Anyways, but yeah, that, because it's so stinking cute. And then last but not least, this is a necklace. So I got all of this for the low price of $30. So and go ahead to the Brooklyn Flea every Saturday and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a twisty one. Wait, is it going to focus? Not on everything behind it. There we go. It's like the twisty one, and I'm over there. I'm like, girl, how the hell do you do this? How do you do it? Because I wasn't going to buy it if I couldn't do it, but I got it finally. The only part that messes me up is this part, because like you got to get the, can you see it? The clear piece, like the string. You got to get it in the middle of this, and like doing it myself, it like, while on my neck is a little hard, but we're going to figure it out because we're going to wear it. But yeah, this is my haul. Plus the ring, which also is that kind of yellow gold that I've been having. Not extremely yellow gold, but you know. So yeah.
Next, I ended up at the stand, and this is the upstairs bar area. It's very cute. Got me, I think, a glass of champagne, rosé, something like that. It was a cute, classy looking drink. And you know what's funny? I realized I've been talking about this as if these events are weeks apart. This is a 5-day span. So August 1st to August 5th was this vlog. That's the span. But this is the stand. You see my little cute drink and then my friend's drink over there. It was cute. It was funny. You know, some comedians made me laugh, some didn't, and you know that's normal. But yeah, now we go back to Past Ayana.
Quick OTD. I want this to work. But this was button because you know. But you just came back from the comedy club. It was good. It was pretty good. With some famous people. So that was interesting. So this is the first second I've had to myself, but I am at Princeton. Yay. I just got on a meeting with my mentor, so I'm gonna explore a bit, so this should be really fun. I'll try to record as much as I can, but I don't think I'll be able to record too much, but yeah, I'm at Princeton, and I took my braids out.
I misspoke again about the time frame. It was 7 days back to back because you know what? The Brooklyn Flea was on a Sunday. But anyways, came to this Haitian place, and also to that other video, I ironed them pants. Them pants, for some reason, they just won't straight. I did get some beef patties, so as you can see, because the food, it was taking a minute. It was taking a minute, but it was good. Honestly, I enjoyed my food. One of my friends, her right here, she's Haitian herself. So I'm like, oh, you know, what should I get? What should I not get? Or maybe not get, but you know, what would you recommend, or what things are a bit more niche, acquired taste, you know? I don't think I recorded what I got. I did record the rice and the beef patties, but if I'm not mistaken, I did get something else. But oh well, I don't know. I guess maybe I missed it. Anyways, it was cute. This was in Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken. Not the worst area, but not the best area. Depends on what your definition of good and bad is. But yeah, and there's no way I just got rice. Maybe I did in beef patties. I don't know. Either way, she had me try her plantain with, I guess that's like a salad mix on top. And then we get to the very end of this video, as well as the end of my time in New York. This was my last day at work. And I came just for the chips. I knew nothing about these chips until then because some of the people I worked with, they are ethnically from Africa, a native, so like Tanzania, Mauritius, and this is something they were more familiar with, put me on. But thank you for watching. Goodbye.